All right, guys, we're back at the shop. Got another video coming. Got my boy Tim, a little burst fade with a lineup. You guys wanted to see what he got with the prize money, so here it is. So in Kentucky, we gotta have a UV sanitizer. So he had been coming over from Indiana and didn't have that, so he couldn't pass his inspection. So we finally got him that, and then he went and grabbed him the originals. They hitting. You liking them?
So,
all right, guys. Tim came out on top on that challenge. You guys saw what he got, so he's stoked. He's up to code now and got him a new clipper. So, guys, getting close to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna give away a bottle of Tomb 45 No Drip, the Tennessee Orange Shave Gel, and one of my color enhancement cards. So stay tuned for that. We're getting closer to 800, so 1,000 will be right around the corner. And give me a like on this video. Leave me a comment about what you think about the cut. I wanted to show some diversity here, since if you guys saw my every cut challenge, I didn't have much diversity. So Tim won the challenge. I told him we would show what he got and cut him in a video. So that's it. Let's get to it. All right, guys, this is my homie Tim, TJ_fades with a Z on Instagram. We're gonna give him a burst fade around the ear with a slight C cut, and give him a crispy lineup, and let's get to it. We'll go in first with our slim lines and set the bald guideline. I'm just gonna start in the back so we can leave a rounded bottom, and then bring that up over the ear and kind of right to the middle of the C-cup so we can leave a little bit of an edge up. We're going to bald it out with the skeletons and then go in with the gold shaver underneath and get it all the way skinned at the bottom of the fade. All right, now we're going in with the wall senior. We're going to set our open section. Going to go up about 3/4 of an inch with the lever open, and then we will start to take our guideline out with the slim lines. Because we punched it in with the slim line, we're going to scoop that out with the slim line, and then start with the lever closed and fade this section out. Now we're going in with the one open on our Babeless Hawk Vision Red Edition clipper. We're going to go in with the one open and set the guideline, and that's going to blend into what he already had, so we won't do any clipper work above this, and then we'll close it up and take any dark spots out underneath that we see. And guys, when you're doing this texture of hair, make sure you're brushing it back down. That's one of the main differences is as you cut it, it wants to stay up where it's laying. And you have to brush it back down to kind of see how it's laying and see where the dark spots are. And guys, when you're working with round sections, you want to go in behind the ear and use just the first few teeth on the clipper. Instead of using the flat part, you're not going to be able to fit that, and you can't fade sideways since the hair is growing down. You have to fade up, and so you're going to have to use just the very corner of that clipper to get that back part of the fade together. I'm going to time lapse this, guys, same steps as before, and we'll get back together on the lineup. Alright guys, we're going to go in and round out the back. These are the Skeleton Gold FX. We're just going to take it around in kind of a semicircle and up into the fade on each corner. If you guys notice on the back of his neck right there, that's what's called a keloid. I was kind of talking about it while I cut it. I'm not real educated in that, but basically guys, he tells that he believes it's from getting a haircut a long time ago, and the guy had dirty clippers and it caused an infection, and now he has permanent scarring and the hair doesn't grow there. So let that kind of be a lesson to you guys. You know, sanitation is very important, and I would hate for somebody to come in with something like that and blame it on my clippers. So we're gonna give him an edge up here, guys, and of course we're working our way across. The first point that we see hair all the way across, he is sponging his hair, so we brushed everything up instead of brushing it down and leaving him some bangs. And we're just gonna go in and square the corner, edge up the slight C-cup that we have, and then we'll work our way across and do the other, the front of the hairline on the other side. Going in here with the 245 no drip. This is a Seancutshair color enhancement card. You guys, I sell them on my website, so Seancutshair.bigcartel.com. You guys can grab them, and it's just going to help give you the right angles for your corners. And the C cup right here, you can see I just hold the curve, matching the curve that I lined up. I can get it in one spray. You know, of course, a business card is flat, so it's not going to give you that. That's really my favorite part of the card. I'm just going to apply this color enhancement, and then we will go in. We're going to apply the Barber Magic Pencil and razor the line up, and we'll be finished. All right, we're going to go in now with the Barber Magic Pencil. This is going to act basically like when a woman does her eyebrows and puts the concealer around it to make it pop. And I get this from my guy Get Beam. That's how he explains it. But putting this white line next to the hairline is just going to help that hairline pop. So we're going to draw it on, and then we're going to take a clipper, or a trimmer I should say. We're going to take our skeletons, and basically we're going to work that pencil into the skin, and the warm clipper, and kind of just pulling it away from the line is going to kind of blend it into the skin. And then when we hit it with the razor, the excess will go to that edge up. That's what's going to give us our, you know, picture perfect lineup, as Beam would say. So Beam, if you watch this, man, let me know if I did my job all right. Try to show some diversity here, and just show I can cut all ethnicities and all textures of hair. And I think it came out crispy. So you guys leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Going with the 245 straight razor. I do like the exposed razor, guys. I know some of you guys like it less exposed. I use the fully exposed to do a lot of designs, and it helps with the designs. And then on this edge up, I can really get into the corners and see what I'm doing. Apply some pomade right here. This is the 245 Royal Wax, just to give it a little bit of shine when we sponge it, and we'll see the finished result. Alright guys, this is the finished product. I hope you guys like it. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if I got it crispy. Again, this is TJ Fades, TJ_Fades with a Z on Instagram. One of my barbers at Clutch. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. I got more videos dropping every week. Give me a thumbs up, and see you guys next time.